Hey guys, so I just wanted to quickly show you the Facebook funnel kit and the three template documents that are involved and just some examples so you guys know what to expect. And obviously I'll send a separate message with some more private information for you guys. So I have given you guys actually 4 templates. I said I was going to give you guys 3, but I ended up giving you 4. And what makes them kind of special is that I have them set up across the 3 main types of things that you need for your Facebook funnel. So there's the feature image, which is the image that goes in, kind of like the left-hand side of your Facebook profile. The profile cover picture, and then your Facebook page cover picture. So what makes especially these last 2 cool, the last 2 of these really cool, the cover page template and the profile cover template, is that I have designed them so that they will look good on either desktop or mobile. So this black area here is what is hidden in mobile. And the same thing with this one here. And then I've also included, the location for the your feed, for the picture of you on the Facebook page. It's a little bit smaller. The picture is kind of down here, but yeah, basically same idea. So for templates, the Inspire template is pretty simple. It includes 1 photo, which would just be cropped out and a little bit of text, and then some text, sort of like a call to action at the bottom. So you're working with this, and what you guys will know once you get to day 5 of the Selfie Upgrade Challenge is exactly how to edit these. So, these are just a couple of simple examples made with that particular template. This is Flow, so again, very similar. Oh, right. I was like, what is different about these? Okay, so what's similar about these ones is that a lot of times the background of your photo doesn't look good, right? So in this one here, this here, obviously, well, not necessarily obvious, but this sort of like grayish, bluey, greeny, whatever color is the actual background. I did not crop myself out, and the same with this one here. And with Flow, the difference is that I have cropped our faces out and have put in a completely separate background. So as you can see, it's super easy to, add your own branding and sort of, flair to this. This is another one I did for myself. Simple things you can do depending on your images, like in this one, I have it set up so that the text is biggish in the middle. You might want to make this bigger, smaller, move it up or down a little bit. With this one here, it's almost exactly the same. And for mine, I've moved it up and made the text a little bit smaller. And then there's Cherish, which is, again, very similar. It includes your logo. You can talk about what you do, potentially include a link and a CTA. So this is one example of one, using her brand look and feel. As I'm looking at this, I would actually probably move this over to the left just a teensy-weensy bit. And then... Again, I shared an example with mine, another example with mine, just different pictures so that you guys could kind of, see how they could look. And then there is Delight, which is kind of a fun one. For these here, this one here is special because it lets you include a computer mock-up, which looks kind of, chic and kind of modern and fun and all that stuff. So there's a few examples in this one. The idea with this one is that you're including two images in the background. So they're both contrasting images, and they are, both pretty simple. The other way you could do it is just have one image and a background. Sort of like this here, I've included a plain background up at the top and a textured background down here. Again, the contrast is what works with this, especially when you have this picture in the middle and some text up at the top. And then this is another one, again, just the same as this one before, except it's switched backwards, where you have a texture on top and you have a color on the bottom. It just makes more sense to have the color on the bottom, since that's where your CTA will be, and it'll just pop and stand out a little bit more. And because these computer mock-ups are part of this template, you can essentially edit them however you want. You can add your own images into the background, kind of obviously like this here. So yeah, you can create them, put them straight in here, and move on from there. And again, another example just with, same idea as this one up here, just a different sort of graphic. So she replaced the iPad with a book, and, obviously Janet here included just the computer screen. Just simpler, right? And if you look at the other examples, they're kind of designed similarly. So there's the Inspire template, same sort of layout, some differences just because of, the way that they will look on the page. So I'll just show you how this works. So if you put this in here, as you can see, everything still looks, okay. You can see everything that you're going to have to see on both mobile and desktop. And it's the same for all of these examples. I wanted to include these examples in here in addition to the templates, just so that you would have a little bit of inspiration and you would remember, what the goal is with these, right? Then there's Flow, again, similar idea. So similar pictures. And what's cool about this is you can basically use any of these for yourself as long as you have a strong brand. Essentially I could use this cover photo with this feature photo over here, and they would work really, really well together, right? There's that seamless cohesion between them all. And then as we go down, they are all in here, very, very, very similar. If you decided, you could say, I want to use this particular design everywhere in your header, and also in your feature area, and then even on your Facebook cover page. So if you go down to the bottom, you'll see a similar thing here. And now that I'm looking at this, I would, because of the way this is designed, you can actually move this down a little bit. Oops, I need to select this here. And you can center that a little bit. So as you can see, by the way I moved that, this is a completely separate image that is just added and fit into this area. So yeah, that is basically the idea. They're all very similar. You can change the text however you like. You can change the sizes a little bit. If you wanted to have text here instead of, just bullet point ideas, you could do that as well. The possibilities are endless in this. Totally simplifies this process. You could easily pick one of these templates, create this, put this together literally in 5 minutes, as long as you have these pictures of you, you have your logo and your colors and all of that stuff. And then for those of you who are one of the lucky 15, one of your bonuses is actually a whole bunch of templates using these computer mock-ups. So I think there's like 10 or 15 of them that I created. And essentially what you do, you could create those mock-ups and plop whichever one is your favorite right into here. And then, there will be this like perfect seamless creation between your sales pages and your Facebook funnel and, all of your social media. Like the whole goal here is, to try and simplify this process, because one of the things I found when I was creating my slow funnel for the selfie challenge is that creating all of these images was just so time consuming, and I didn't really have a system for making it quick and simple and all of that stuff. So that's something that I really, really, really wanted to create for you guys, and then also to make sure that whatever that was, it gave you an opportunity to showcase and use these amazing selfies that you're going to be taking of yourself. Anyways, I hope that helps. And for those of you who are like, oh my God, I want that, don't worry. I am going to be making it available for sale to everyone. So just keep your eyes peeled for that.